So if you struggled with the last couple to understand that pattern, we're just going to go through them, multiply them out, see if it helps at all to see that pattern. So first, I'm going to multiply the first one using the area model. Now, I am going to do x plus 4 times x plus 9. What you may have noticed is I put them in different spots than I did last time in the last video, and that's fine as long as you put your two terms on the side. I'm not sure what happened there. As long as you put your two terms on the side and not like across from each other, then you're fine. So when I multiply these two together, I get x times x here, x times 4 here, so 4x. 9 times x here, so 9x. And 9 times 4, which gives me 36. So my like terms here are both the x's, 4x and 9x. So when I add those two together, I get 13x. So I'm going to write this out with first the x squared. So x squared plus 13x plus 36. So we'll talk about the pattern actually as we go through some more. So the next one, which I haven't left myself quite enough space for, I'm going to use the FOIL method where we will multiply the first, outside, inside, and last. So first terms, x times x. Then the outside terms, 4x, so plus 4x. Inside terms, plus 10x. And the last terms, 10 times 4, which is 40. Add our like terms here, so I've got x squared plus 14x plus 40. I'm going to use the FOIL method on the x plus 3 times x plus 6. I'm going to use a different color so it doesn't get confused with the one above it. So first, x times x is x squared, outside plus 6x, inside plus 3x, and last plus 18. Combine my like terms, so I've got x squared, 6x plus 3x is 9x plus 18, and that's my answer on that one. And the last one, I'm going to use the area model. I'll do it like I did the ones in the previous video with the x on the top and the side. I don't know why I have one preference over another. It really doesn't matter. So x times x gives me x squared. X times 8 gives me 8x. X times 2 gives me 2x. And 8 times 2 gives me 16. So x squared plus my like terms here, 2x and 8x, give me 10x. And scoop that over, plus 16. So in all of these, if we look at them, we can go, once you get comfortable with them, you can start going from this to this without doing this work in between. Now that's assuming you have an x and neither of the x's have a coefficient other than 1. So if we have a 2x here, this pattern is going to change pretty dramatically. So notice our x squared is the same every time on these. Notice all of these are plus. We're going to start dealing with minuses next time. But for now, if they're all pluses, then we got pluses here, 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 and here. In our middle term, if we take the 4 plus 9, that gives us 13. Middle term is going to have an x with it, so 13x. 10 plus 4 is 14x. That's our middle term. 3 plus 6 is 9, 9x for our middle term. 2 plus 8 is 10, 10x for our middle term. If you look at the last term, the c value, the c term, 4 times 9 is 36, 10 times 4 is 40, 3 times 6 is 18, 2 times 8 is 16. So in each of these cases, we have a pretty clear pattern. So if I want to, just make up something where I've got x plus 10 times x plus 12. Without doing any of the other work, I know I'm going to start with an x squared. I'm going to have something times x, and that middle term, the b value, is going to be 10 plus 12, which is 22. And then my last term is going to be 10 times 12, which is 120. And there we go. So if we start looking at the pattern, we can figure that out a lot quicker and start to use that as we move on into factoring.